Let's move on to Rangers because CEO Patrick Stewart held a briefing today where he publicly backed Philippe Clement in his position. What do you make of that and some of the quotes that were made from him today?
Well, I think it's, when you look at it right now, everything that's going on, the away form is alarming. There's no doubt about that. Rangers have now got 3 home games. You'd expect them to win the 3 of them. You go back to the Celtic game, that kind of papered over the cracks in terms of the 2 games leading up to the Old Firm game. Rangers won that, then all of a sudden you go and put in the 2 performances you do after that. I don't think anybody's going to be naive enough to think that if inside the next 3 home games, if Rangers have to go and get 6 points and get through to the next round of the Scottish Cup, that everything's rosy again. And when you look at the away fixtures that Rangers are coming up after that, Man United, Dundee United, Hearts, Kilmarnock, Celtic, Dundee, Aberdeen, they're going to be difficult games. Patrick Stewart has spoken about a root and branch review of the football department. It's going to take 6 to 12 weeks.
Is that a cop-out? Because he's been in, a couple of weeks now. What he's trying to do is buy himself time. But I think, in all honesty, you'll know better than me, but Rangers fans would have liked him to be more decisive.
Well, I think when you look at let's not get away from. The performances Rangers have put in, especially away from home, have been terrible. There is no getting away from that. You can't dress that up. No, even I can sit here and try and gloss that up. I mean, it's embarrassing, to be honest. As I said, the next week at home, I can kind of get the feeling that the fans might start to, if they don't turn up at the stadium for the Fraserburgh game, because obviously the next 2, they're including your season book. When it goes to Fraserburgh, that'll be interesting to see what the attendance is then, because I think that, you look at a lot of the statements that came out, the Rangers fans have had enough. They feel as if they've backed the club that much over the recent years, that they've been short-changed right now from performances on the pitch. And I can't disagree with him.
But the one thing he also says is that you can't keep changing the manager. So perhaps he's buying himself time to ensure that they do get it right if they do change the manager, or that they give Philippe Clement the best opportunity to succeed.
I agree with that. You can't keep changing the manager, but you have to until you get the right one. And as it stands right now, there's nothing to suggest that Philippe Clement...
Can you find the right one if you keep changing, though?
But I think we touched on it. I think we touched on it Thursday night. We touched on it Thursday night in terms of the Rangers look broken. There's no doubt about that. You then look at going forward. If Philippe Clement somebody would interim to the end of the season, I agree with you can't keep chopping and changing through the season, but then maybe give someone an interim from now to the end of the season and then look at it from there. But it's that's not going to be the case. He's been backed, and if he gets results, then I'll take it to summer anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to take him for a walk in the hills.
Yeah, I'm sure we will talk about it. You can discuss it more up in the hills.
I'll leave you there.